Welcome all to Chasing Tents. My name is Abby. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm at Donington Park GP configuration circuit, and yes, that does not read Aprilia, that reads Ducati, because today I'm on a Ducati only track day, and strictly Ducati only track day, because they do not allow any other bikes to be here. And there's a huge amount of UK dealerships here, kind of British superbike teams, and all sorts of big names are here today. I thought I'm actually supporting my good friend Cal here, who's got a lovely YouTube channel called HypermotardKing. If you've got a Hyper, you know, it's worth following his channel. He does a really good job. If a lot of Ducati people are following this video, I race Aprilias in the UK in the Endurance Championship. I do a lot of Aprilia videos. This is a bit different for me, but I absolutely love it because Ducati are doing this like properly on another level. So not only they've got this big kind of sign here, they've even on the Garage 39, which is this iconic garage. Well, I say garage, it's like a big restaurant. I'll take you inside in a bit. They put their decals everywhere, and you get a proper breakfast as well. And even the voucher, and I'll show you in this video clip, the voucher of the breakfast, free breakfast, was fantastic. And I had a full English courtesy of Ducati. Well, I say courtesy of Ducati, courtesy of my mate Cal, who's got that HypermotardKing YouTube channel. So yeah, they've come in with all sorts of kind of paraphernalia. Let's go. Oh, look at this. Oh, let me show you straight away. A road legal Ducati with some Cagiva livery. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. That is a road legal bike with a bit of an endurance tank stuff going on. So let's take you in the garage, and oh, here we go. Bike track. Oops, sorry. So I'm pretty sure they are the bike track system, which is a bike tracker for the bike. Big shout out to Mr. Bagnia. So this is where all the sign on happens, and I followed the whole queue. The queue was absolutely unreal to that sign on. Let's go to the cafe. Let's show you the cafe, especially if you're not from the UK and you've not seen the Donington Cafe. So they've got big screens, and even on the big screens they've got Ducati kind of adverts and stuff. There's loads of people having breakfast here. I won't shove the camera in their face, but look at this. This is a Justin Wilson, God rest his soul, champ car, if I'm not wrong. Let me have a quick look. I'm pretty sure it's a champ car. Yeah, 2005 Champ Car World Series, and this is a lovely Rudge. You can see. Let's go out. There you go, plane. If you're not from the UK, there's an East Midlands airport right next door to Donington Park. And fact, there's still a lot of noise testing happens here before a track day or even before a race, even though we've got airport right next door. So that's something new as well. Heineken 0%, you know, politically correctness and all that. 0% kind of big can there, which is at the Melbourne Loop. I'll probably show you that later. Proper petrol station at Donington Park. Huge paddock area, massive paddock area. I mean, when I come here for racing, every single inch is taken over by caravans, motorhomes and stuff like that. That is not a proper podium of Donington Park. That is like a kind of a podium for your club racing scene and stuff like that. There is a proper legendary podium up there, and I'll show you that in a minute, where loads of legends stood back in the day. It is not very sunny at the moment, but it will be. Temperature is pretty good for Ducatis, I should say, because Ducatis do tend to run a bit hot. but it is a bit mild. It's not too hot and it's not too cold, and the sun's just kind of showing up a bit. So okay, let's go to this side. Let me show you the garages occupied by various Ducati dealerships, and I've actually got a list, and I'm going to read out to you the list of people. Let's have a quick look. We've got Ducati Nottingham, Ducati Leeds, Ducati Bristol/Bridgewater, Ducati Alton, Ducati Manchester, Ducati Aylesbury, Ducati Cambridge, Motor which is another Ducati dealership and a British superbike team. That's their van. Perfect timing actually. And Ducati Coventry, Ducati Chelmsford, All-in Suspension Clinic, Pirelli Tire Clinic, Ducati staff, and all the instructors. So a lot of Ducati dealerships have turned up here. And let's have a quick look at those garages from before all the bikes start and before all the clattering of the dry clutches start. I'll show you the other side of the garages, but let me actually show you a little bit of this track. Alright guys, so before the storm starts and all the bikes start, I'm at the start of the pit lane. By the way, if you didn't know, the whole of Donington Park racetrack has been re-tarmacked beautifully, and it's I've heard it's really smooth, and all the kind of safety cars and stuff like that, they've all been upgraded to the latest BMWs. Massive shout out to MSV. MSV owns most of the racetracks in the UK, owned by Jonathan Palmer, Dr. Jonathan Palmer I should say. And if you follow your Formula 1, he used to be a Formula 1 driver, and his son Jolyon Palmer was also a Formula 1 driver. There we go, that's all the briefing is happening. Looks very interesting. Let me just capture it quickly. I'm not going to capture all of it. So I got out of that briefing pretty quickly because they were playing music and I don't want to be copyrighted. So yeah, like I was saying, so Jonathan Palmer owns all of this and he's done a really good job. Great shout out, massive shout out to all the marshals. Without them we can't do any racing or track days. Look at that, that's a huge Donington Park sign. Massive, absolutely massive. That's where we have all the scrutineering when we are racing. So let's take you this way and let's show you all the garages. Great time to show you all the garages because everyone's inside and all their bikes will be in stunning conditions. I hope no one crashes, fingers crossed. So this is a perfect time to show you all the bikes. So this might be a bit of a long clip, but bear with me guys. So here we go. These are some brand new Ducati V2s. They brought a lot of V2s here actually. No V4 here, probably V4 inside. British superbikes. Motor Rapido. Look at the exhaust on them. Absolutely stunning. What? So yeah, Motec system. So all British superbikes, if you didn't know, have no electronics. So if you didn't know, if you're not from the UK, or even if you are from the UK, you didn't know, in British superbikes, they do not have any electronics. They all run a Motec ECU, Motec dash, Motec system. So I think they can cut 1 or 2 cylinders, or up to even 3 cylinders, I've heard, coming out of corners or something like that. Or when in the middle of the corner, you don't want the bike to be on full kind of shebang, full bull mode, or full rhino mode, I should say. and they actually can cut a few cylinders. So you don't have any electronics whatsoever, but they can cut some cylinders. Okay, let's have a look at the other bikes we've got. So these are the British Superbikes, fully loaded with all sorts of goodies. This is a Ducati Race Academy bike, and that's the V4S Street Fighter, and another V4. So Race Academy, Ducati has their own stuff. I think last week they were doing, and sorry Ducati guys if I get this wrong, last week they were at Silverstone, and I think for £2,000 all in, you could get a lot of training with proper instructors, you know, proper bikes, and you have a lot of experienced people there, and it's inclusive of you riding the bike, staying in a place, and everything. It's absolutely fantastic what Ducati does. Garage number 2, or garage number 36 I should say, has got all kind of merchandise, tire changing facility. It's absolutely beautiful merchandise. Ducati merchandise is very, very popular. I've seen a lot of people here fully loaded with a lot of Ducati Corse merchandise with their Ducatis. So it's absolutely stunning. Look at that. I mean, the amount of people I've seen in this particular suit is unreal. So yeah, Ducati guys do like to wear their bike or wear their brand properly. Look at that, Ducati bicycle. Maybe a bit of electric power in there as well. Okay, let's show you other bikes and other garages. So starting with the first meaningful garage, meaningful as in for riders. Look at this, straight away you see a Superleggera here with a number of wings, plenty of downforce. You got Street Fighter. Sorry if I do sound a bit breathless. I've had a huge full English breakfast and I'm talking too much. There we go. That's another one. Sea of Ducatis. I think these are Rizoma mirrors. Oh, yeah, they are Rizoma. Very popular these days. Look at that exhaust. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. Beautiful looking exhaust. That reminds you of the 1299 era exhaust. Even the Ducati guys are taking the pictures of the Superleggera. So rare. Look at that. A bit of chrome. A bit of American touch, I should say. Americans love their chrome. What we got here, this is a V4 SP2. He looks like fairings have been changed slightly. Fantastic Ducatis. Look at this. We've got a V4 Speciale and 1199 Panigale S. Oh, look at that. That's a V4R. Stunning. V4 SP. V4R again. And we've got the Desmo, the old glorious Desmo, and another V4R, or V2 actually, sorry. And oh, I know this one. This bike races with us in the Endurance Championship. AW Electrical, massive shout out to you, sir. They race with us in the No Limits Endurance Championship. Okay, let's have a look at here. We've got, is this a 1299? Yeah, 1299. Another V4 and another Street Fight. Yeah, sorry if I get my names wrong. I'm not much of a Ducati fanboy, but I do admire this brand a lot. They do unbelievable things as a brand. And here we go, Motor Rapido Ducati, fantastic. Okay, looks like people have started to come out of the briefing and they'll go back to the garages. So I'll do a quick run. Oh, this garage looks a bit empty. Okay, Ducati Super Sport S, you don't see many of them these days. Another V4R, fully carboned, beautiful. What we got, another Super Sport S, a V2, and a Panigale. Sorry if it's repetitive, it is a Ducati day, so you will see a lot of Ducatis. Let's have a look what we got here. It's that 1299 Panigale S. We've got this, I think, is it Bayliss edition, if I'm not wrong. 21 was Bayliss, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so they did a special liveried bike. What we got here, oh my goodness, that looks beautiful. This garage is full of bikes. Purple Ducati Panigale V4R. Panigale, people have started to warm their bikes. Barney Racing Team livery. We've got Aruba.it livery bike. Another what's that? Panigale V2. Beautiful, beautiful bike. Of course, a Panigale V2 again. V2s are very common. You would say it'll all be about the V4, but V2 are very, very common. All right, this is going to be a noisy garage. It's very noisy. We'll come out of that. Some of the garages are still closed because it's such a cold breeze and people don't want their tires to get cool and stuff like that. 848 Ducati, stunning, absolutely stunning. What we got here? We've got a Panigale R. Oh, fantastic. Riders, Ducati Riders, motorcycles.com. Sublime Design livery, massive shout out to Sublime. Another empty one. What's happening here? Maybe some people have not. Yeah, some people are still unloading their bikes, which is a shocker. Oh, look at that. That is a lovely livery. That is a Zoyek Charlestown. Don't know what that is, but massive shout out to you, Charlestown. That is my car. Look, I'm not parked properly. Apologies. Okay, here we go. We got a sea of, oh my god, we got a touring bike. Yeah, Ducati's touring bike, and we got a Super Sport, an iconic old bike. We got V4R. Oh no, actually, that's an SP if I'm not wrong. A bike with a YouTube person. That biker, Simon. Very well, thank you. So that is the bike of another YouTube chap, that biker Simon. I have to say, I've not come across him, maybe because it's a Ducati thing. That's a beautiful, beautiful bike. $959, haven't seen many of them. All right, let's go to our garage. This is where we are based, and this is where Justin, that's a good friend. He used to have an Aprilia, converted into a Ducati rider. So here we go. There's a FWR liveried Ducati V4R of our good friend Ben, and V2, and both of them have got Chasing Tents stickers. Chasing Tents. So massive thank you to our good friend Ben Varley for doing that. That's the legendary, famous, probably one of the most modified, classy modified bike out there, and that's HypermotardKing. That's Cal. That's his YouTube channel. I'm supporting him today. I'm with him today. Another Hyper, beautiful looking Hyper. That's 1299, belonging to our good friend Justin. 1299S. We've got a proper Street Fighter V4 Corsa. Don't know if that's just a livery or if there is a V4 Corsa. Another beautiful Hyper, beautiful looking bike. And that is, look at that. Is that an 888? Yeah, it is an 888. Wow, stunning, absolutely stunning. That's either a 999 or a 749. Don't know. Look at this, another Troy. So okay, I'm gonna go and have a glass of water and sit down for a bit because I'm a bit breathless. Hopefully you did like all the kind of variety of Ducatis we've got here. I'll try to show you a bit more. Honestly, it feels so weird to be on a track day and not riding myself, but just supporting other people. But here we go, the fast group already. That is the first group going. Look at that, straight away. That's either a 916 or a 996. Woohoo! Dry clutch clatter. It sounds pretty good actually when you hear. Another Bailey's 21. Oh hey! Nice. There we go. So our friends Ben Varley and Cal, HypermotardKing, are gonna go out in a minute. Here we go, another. That's a Ducati with the Red Bull sticker on, with no wings, for obvious reasons. Everyone's going out now. Great. The track's still red, so no one can go out. It is a new surface, as you can tell. There we go, that's Ben with an FWR with Chasing 10 sticker. He goes out first. Oh, hey! Fantastic. That's a good friend. That's another good friend, Justin. Honestly, it feels absolutely weird to not be on the track myself, but recording other people feels really strange. We got some more Ducatis coming. A multi-strada in an advanced group. When you see a touring bike in an advanced group, that means that guy can ride big time, or he used to ride big time and now still misses it. So he's bought a multi-strada and doing amazing things on the track. Honestly, I have seen at Cadwell Park once, there was a KTM touring bike and he was like one of the quickest guys out there. I'm a bit too late for the end of the pit lane. They've all started to leave, but I'll show you. I thought I'll show you a bit of them anyways. So there is an official cameraman there taking pictures, which is nice. There we go. Everyone gets a picture taken from the bottom and from the top. Amazing. There we go. I won't take you there because I don't think it's a live track now. I don't want to be there. Certain things you learn when you're part of the paddock for a bit. And there we are, look at that. The BSB bikes. Absolutely amazing. Stunning. Look at that. All these little patches of seats, you think these are all rider preferences. Amazing. That one's connected to the laptop. Don't know what they're doing with that one. I won't put my. Oh, there you go. That's the magazine, by Fast Bikes magazine. I hear. So on the Ducati day. So big shout out to the Fast Bike magazine. And that is one of the Ducati's official riders. Don't cuss me. I don't know his name. But I don't want to shove my camera on his face. So, okay. So that's the start of the advanced group. I've got no lap times and stuff to show you. But what I might do actually, if I can, my mates have got cameras on their bike. I might show you a lap on a Ducati V4R. And if he takes his V2 out, my mate Ben, might show you a lap or two on the V2. And might show you a lap or two from my mate HypermotardKing's channel, through his channel, on the Hyper. We already have someone pushing their bike. That can happen sometimes. Oh, that is a good friend. This gentleman who's starting the bike, he races with us in the Endurance Championship. He is very, very quick. He's tired, bless him. He might seem a bit of a big chap, as in tall chap, but he is a very, very talented guy. Shall I go and help him? Push it. Oh no, he's already gone. Oh, here we go. Come on, come on. Oh, nearly started. Bless him. He is really quick. Okay, welcome back guys. Let me show you some onboard footage from various bikes, mainly from our garage, which will be the 1299 Panigale S, the Panigale V4R and the Panigale V2 and the Hypermotard. So let's start with the Hypermotard from my friend's YouTube channel, which is Cal from HypermotardKing, and then we'll move on to the next bikes.
Fast. Whoa, fucking hell. That's Ben in front. Go on, Ben. Yes, bro. On the V4. Scream past me. Oh, he's rapid. Oh, let me have to keep up with him. Woo! Bike's wobbling everywhere. Go on, Ben. Boys all in a bit of a straight line hero speed. Let's see if I can cut him. the bastards have all gone. He brakes way too early. Oh, way slow. Come on, geezer. You can do it. Out of the corners, these guys have got me, man. Oh, a bit of traffic up front. We've got to clear this.
Okay, so let me show you some onboard footage from a Panigale V2 from Ben Varley. Welcome back everyone. Let me show you a lap from the Panigale V4R from our good friend Ben Varley. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed today's vlog. It was a bit detailed. I wanted to show you everything and anything and a lot of bikes and a lot of people out there, because this was my first ever Ducati event or Ducati track day. And you know, massive congratulations to Ducati for arranging this stunning day.